Hi friends! Today we're going to be talking about our technology, Very Fun English.
You can create an account for free to test it out for a month, or you can pay $3 a month.
So Very Fun English has a really easy to use interface that is designed for the classrooms. It also has a lot of different lists to choose from where you get to make your own flashcards. And it has an easy to use interface where you can actually upload your own images. And it's not just for English, it's actually used for a lot of different languages.
The website offers many tools, including flashcards, which you can individually make, games that you can play in the classroom with the students, and many worksheets that you can create using those flashcards, and tools such as a dartboard to select names or students, and presentations and an archive.
Let's go into interactive flashcards. So you have the option of creating your own classes. For example, we have made a purple cohort section, and you have the option to add additional classes, edit, or delete classes. So going into the purple cohort section, you can actually customize the names. You have the ability to add extra students who come in the middle of the year. And you have the option to delete students who may have left during the year.
In order to use this in the classroom, if your students are absent, you can select their names. And then once you're ready, you can click OK. And then as you go back to your flashcards, you can take those students' names with you.
Going back to the interactive flashcards, you have the option of creating categories. So we're going to go to Add folders, which can be divided into lessons or units, depending on what you want to do. So for now, we're just going to make a purple cohort one. And we're going to click on that, and then create another folder within that folder of a unit on animals. So once we have our animals folder, we're going to add lists to that folder.
As you're creating your flashcards, there are several different formats you can choose from single words to sentences or questions and answers. When you create the flashcard list, you can add the title. It can be viewable only by you or by everyone. You can also select different languages if you would like it in German or in French or in English, whatever language you'd like. You can add keywords if you would like, so when you are searching for flashcards, you can plug in those words that will help populate.
So once you are done creating your animals folder, you have the option to create your flashcards. So you can use the site images, or you can actually upload your own images from your computer. So we typed in the word draft, and you just drag and click over into the sidebar. You have the option of editing the wording to how you want it to be, and you can add as many images as you would like to the category. This is a great feature to use in the classroom because it is a multimedia strategy where ELL students get to see the image and associate that image with the word.
In the left sidebar, you can see that there are different lists. There are public lists that you can access, which this connects classrooms from around the world. These are teachers that have created units and lessons on various subjects. There are single word flashcards and then questions and answers and full sentences. Then there's also the stock lists from Very Fun English, and as you can see in different languages, we have actions, activities, animals, sea animals. This is great as you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Alright, now we are going to go into our animals folder flashcards. As we pull those up, you can see that the first option is having a picture and a word on the front. This also ties into using technology and multimedia because it is helping our students use images and literacy as well as the audio of the word. And you have the option of choosing to turn the audio on or choose the audio off, as well as using the flashcard double-sided, single-sided, or multiple choice.
So here you'll see that we have the flashcards double-sided. You can use this as a way to quiz the students or as a game. You can also just use it as review. As the students can view the photo and the vocabulary word, It helps them to connect the meaning between the two.
You also have the option of printing out your flashcards. So you can change the format to how you like, just the picture, or just the word, the picture and the word. And you can also change the border styles. It's completely customizable.
Now to the fun parts. There are so many different games you can play using those flashcards that you created, including Angry Words that you see here. There's Crazy Cups, where students have to follow the ball under the cup and then they have to say the word that matches the picture. Then there's, similar to Wheel of Fortune, where students have to spell out the words or guess the word and spell it out. This can be done in teams, which you can select the number of teams, 1, 2, up to 5 teams.
Then there is Memory Wheel, where students have to look at the image and then guess what that image is with the audio version. And now we are into team spelling, where students get the opportunity to spell out pictures, so they get to see those images and words again. And using a spinner, they can get their team points that way. And then we have the classic game of Battleship, where students actually get to practice coordinates, so it incorporates some math as well, matching the pictures to the words again.
Outside of the classroom, you also have an option to create worksheets using those flashcards. We have ladders and slides, matching, bingo cards, tic-tac-toe, word scrambler, word search, just to name a few examples.
Oh, purple cohort!
So once you get into the worksheets, you have the option of picking which category you want. So we're going to stick with the animal theme. And in this one, we're choosing bingo. And you can add as many unique cards as you need, one for each student in the class. And just by pushing the create button, it populates those automatically for you, and then you can have the option to print them. And here we have a worksheet where students are able to fill it in. Those are great for kindergarten or first grade. Another racetrack one and a sentence decoder, and you have the option of filling in the words from the sentence decoder.
So let's take a look at some of the tools available on the site. We have a dartboard selector, a name generator, we have a scoreboard. So taking a look at the dartboard selector, this can be used in many different ways. You select the class, and then if you're calling on students, or if you're creating teams, or if you're maybe assigning seat arrangements, then you can use this in many different ways. Students really enjoy doing this themselves. You can have a student job where a student is assigned to do this each time it's used, or you can select student volunteers to come up and do this themselves.
And who will be our next winner today? Tiana.
So similar to the dartboard selector, we have a random name generator, which can be used similarly for seat assignments, if you're calling on students, if you're assigning jobs. Go Anne-Marie!
And a classroom toolkit would not be complete without a scoreboard. So you can add points or spin for points. And hopefully you spin high. Oh, they got a 4.
Also included is a countdown. You can add the time yourself. You got 6 minutes to clean the classroom. Better go!
And last but not least, we have the best feature ever. So there are pre-planned lessons on this website that you have access to. So, you know, if your dog ate your presentation, or you forgot your bag, or, you know, just didn't do something that day, you are covered. Overall, this is a great resource for all teachers who have ELL students or native English speakers, because it provides visuals as well as auditory for them to learn whatever category you choose. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Thank you!